Merry Christmas, everybody. Welcome back to Cece and Lulu. We are going to have such fun today decorating a unicorn tree just like this. These dolls like to celebrate Christmas along with the rest of us, and this is the way that they like to do it. Now, any unicorn lover, even if they don't have a doll, is going to love this little tree. Even if you're not a unicorn lover, you'd love this little tree. It is so girly and blinged out. Now, we just introduced these trees in our Etsy shop, and they are selling like hotcakes. In one day, we had 3 orders. I've been working my fingers to the bone making these unicorn trees. So I'd be happy to show you how to make one as well. Let's get crafting. So these are the supplies that you'll need to turn this into this. Now, I have to say the best place to get this stuff is at Hobby Lobby. They have the best selection of all the little miniatures. And I get these trees there. Now, I did spray the trees with this snow. I got this at Hobby Lobby too. And it takes quite a bit. I put like 3 layers, and it still doesn't look like there's a lot on there, but it does give it just a little softness as opposed to the dark green branches. So, all right. Of course, for a unicorn tree, you need to have a horn. What would it be without a horn? So the things to make the horn, so I made a pattern. I just made it like a cone, and then I made this for the ears and this for the inner ear. Okay, so once you have your little patterns, then you want to get some blingy paper, whatever paper you want for the horn. This is over actually by the felt at Hobby Lobby. And then I got this to make the inner part of the ear, the gold. And then this makes the actual ear itself. And then you need a strand of lights. And I get these at Hobby Lobby. They're just like 2 something a strand, perfect size. And then I got this pearl garland just to drape. And I got this gold wire stuff that's kind of fancy. And that's what I used to wrap around the horn, make it kind of dreamy. And then to put the flowers, and all you need to get some fake flowers. And then you need an array of ornaments, whatever you like. Now I have to say, let me put some of these out here so you can see them. I made all these little bows with unicorns on them. I just got a spool of pink satin ribbon, and then at Hobby Lobby in the sticker section they have all these unicorn stickers, and I just tied little bows and hot glued the stickers on, and then I glued them to the tree. Those are so cute on it. These are just an array of ornaments that I use, a few of each on the tree. Now, I will say some of them I use as what I call fillers. So I put all the main ones on first, and then you'll have little branches that need a little extra bling. So I put these little ones, like these little candies, little snowflakes. So those are nice. I like those. Now, I did get this fabric to make the tree skirt at Joann's, and I backed it with some, I haven't sewn it on here yet, but I did iron it. It's got interfacing iron to it. But at Hobby Lobby, they sell skirts, so you don't have to make one if you don't want to, and they're really affordable. They have all different kinds that you can pick from. So I would suggest that unless you want to sew it yourself. What I do is I just use a dinner plate, turn it upside down, and trace around on the opposite side of the fabric and the interfacing, and iron it together. And then to get the hole in the middle, I fold it in half, fold it in half again, take my scissors and just cut right here, and it'll just leave an opening in the middle. And then I cut from the outer edge up to that opening. And then I sew the lace on there. This is a spool of the ruffle that I get. It's so pretty. I really like it. I buy it by the spool. There's 10 yards on here because I use it in bulk, making all of these trees. But it's really nice, just a little double-sided ruffle, and it's chiffon. Got that at Joann's, actually. Joann fabrics. This and the fabric for the skirt are the things from Joann's. Everything else is Hobby Lobby. So if you make one of your own, this is what it looks like. Isn't that cute? And then what I do is glue these to the base of the tree, and it just makes it easier to keep track of it. Okay, we're ready to decorate this adorable little tree. If you hear anything in the background, it's my grandson Parker with his grandpa. So he's trying to keep him busy so we can film this video, but can get a little bit noisy. So anyway, the first thing you want to do, I would make the ears. Okay, just get some white felt and cut them like this. I'd say these are about 4 inches tall, maybe 2 inches wide. And this is just like 2 inches tall, 1 inch wide. Okay, and then I just made a cone out of some of the paper, and I roll it up on the pink so that I can make the horn. The first thing that I do is put the lights on the tree, just like with a regular Christmas tree. Just the perfect, I think there's 20 lights on this. You start at the top, and I open one up. I don't do that on all of them, just the top and the end. And then I turn the tree. Now these trees come where all the branches are pushed up, so they're real skinny. So you really have to open them up when you get it.
They're so cute.
Parker and Poppy, they're having a good time. So I got all the lights on it, right down to the end light. So I'm gonna open up this like I did at the top and put that over a branch. Okay, so now we know this is the back of a tree. Okay, we're gonna put this pearl garland. I use a lot of hot glue on these trees. Now, the trick with garland is you don't want to just wrap it straight around like that. You want to drape it. That's how garland looks best. So I'm going to finish putting this garland on, and I'll be right back. Now that I have the garland all draped on, I'm going to do the horn for the top. So I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue down in the center. Now this is optional. If you don't want to put this around the horn, that's fine. Push this down in there and wait a little while it dries. Okay, now I'm just going to start bending it around and gluing it. This is something that for some reason, because it's just a thin strand, you really have to hold it there. I put some underneath, and then I put some on top of the strand after I've laid it on there. And then hold it on there. You can't rush this. I like to use the clear glue sticks instead of the white, and it just makes it look so much nicer. Well, I finished putting the gold strand on here. It's kind of like a wire. Glued it all on, and it's dry. I'm going to turn this upside down, and I'm going to drizzle a bunch of glue in here all the way up to the cone, and then I'm going to put it all around the base. And then you want to find the center of your tree. That I put the end of the cord in the back. See how tall this top is? It's perfect for this. Okay. Now, next, I bought these little, almost like snow-covered fern things that are really pretty. I'm going to tuck this into the hat or the horn. Put a little glue on it, put it up in there. And it just is pretty. I'll turn the tree around, and I put the bigger one in front like that.
I think someone wants a unicorn tree.
And then I bought these little mini carnations, and I just cut them off like that. Takes a lot of glue. Put a lot of glue on this. And this helps hold down, putting this all around the base helps the horn stay on as well. Put one right now. I put 6 total spaced out all around the tree. They end up being pretty close together. So the unicorn topper is done. Isn't that pretty? Now let's get trimming with our ornaments.
Hi, Parker. Oh, he's playing with the dog toys. Parker!
Yay.
That's just a ball your size, huh?
Okay. So first I'm going to get some of these ornaments ready. These ones that I call fillers. They have a little thing on here that you're supposed to hang them on, but that is a pain in the neck, and I hot glue them anyway, so I cut those right off. Those little hanging openings. And then these packs of these bigger ones, they come with the strands already on them, but I don't want to use them like that. These will pop right down on a branch. Look at that. So what I do is put some hot glue, of course, and then stick that down on the branches. And then these candies, they have a little hole for tying string in, but nope, don't want to do that. I cut it right off, that little. So you first want to put on your main ornaments, which for a unicorn tree would be the unicorn ornaments. Okay, now to put these on, I use hot glue. First, I want to hang this right in the front, the very first one. So I go to the back and I put a lot of hot glue. Okay, and then I just push that right onto the branch. And it'll go right on the end. Isn't that adorable? Now, if you have ornaments that have one of these that can be moved, you want this to be going so that this will face the front. You want to turn it like that so that it's, when you put it through the branch, it'll be facing forward. So that's a little trick. Now, if you have multiples of things, like these bows, I'm going to put those on next just to make sure I get all those on. And I put quite a good glom of glue on a branch. And just set it right in there. Kind of hold it while it dries so it doesn't list to one side. Okay, so the stickers come in the pink and the aqua, the turquoise. So I kind of stagger them around the tree. I put a generous amount. I put like a dozen on the tree. And the tree will have gobs of hot glue strings before you're done. But that's okay. You can just go through and get rid of them. Now I just have an assortment of bulbs to pop on here. I'm just gonna go all around. Uh-oh, I'm glued to the tree. Good thing it wasn't super hot still. Now these do have these strings, and I leave those on because otherwise there's no way to hook them on the tree. And then I put some glue on the branch and just put this on the glue. Such pretty, all pink and gold and white. I have an assortment and I put about 3 of each on here. Now to put these snowflakes on, I'm going to put some glue on the branch. And then I'm going to snap one of these on, get a grip of it. See, it goes right in the groove. Isn't that cool? Let me show you how to do these fillers, these little ones. So for this piece of candy, you want to put a decent amount of glue on here because it's going to stand upright in the glue. Stand it in there and just hold it till it's not going to fall. Same with one of these little stars. How I do these, I put a ton of glue on this. See how much is on there? Because I'm going to lay it down on the branch. I'm going to press the branch, press this so it kind of flattens out. Whoops, I'm going to burn myself. See how pretty? And last but not least, for the skirt, I put it on and then I lift this up and put hot glue on the stand, push it down, and I do that all the way around. Now for the ears, after I glue the gold on here and I put some glue and pinch the end, that way you have something to put in the tree. Now this, you have to kind of finagle, find a little spot there. Put glue on this, a lot of glue. And then I'm going to put some glue up here to brace it, otherwise it'll fall to the side. Okay, see? I'll put the other ear on and I'll show you when we're finished. So that's how you decorate a unicorn tree. Isn't it cute? I still have a few more things to add to it, but you can see how you can make your own. So there you have it, an adorable unicorn tree that you can make for your very own or for someone that you love. We are so excited for the Christmas season. Lulu and I love the holidays. And so this is the perfect time to get out crafting and get your supplies and make yourself a tree. Bye everybody. Have a terrific week. Love you.